Hello and welcome. In preparation for the 2021 Grand Final, which is just days away, today I will be ranking every player who has played 100 games or more for the South Sydney Rabbitohs since their reinstatement to the NRL competition in 2002. The rankings are based solely on the players' performances for the club during this time. Depending on the result of the upcoming Grand Final, I'm sure some of these rankings may change by the end of this weekend. To kick us off at number 20 is Scott Geddes, who was a highly rated front rower who had a career riddled by injuries. He was the last player standing from the club's 2002 reinstatement squad. Next up is the hard-working back rower Ben Lowe, who unfortunately missed out on premiership selection in 2014, but was still part of the World Club Challenge winning team. He was also picked for one game as 18th man for the Queensland Origin team. At number 18 is David Tyrrell, who has the distinction of being the only player to play every game for Souths during the 2014 premiership season. At number 17 is fan favourite and local junior Jason Clark, who has played the second most games in premiership history off the bench, each of those with unwavering passion and commitment. At number 16 is David Fairlongo, who played many games for New Zealand, but amongst fans may be best known for punching both Braithen Astor and his own coach. Next up is Luke Stewart, an underappreciated workhorse who by the time he had retired had played the fourth most amount of games for the club and is one of only two reinstatement players on this list. At number 14 is Chris McQueen, who transformed himself from a winger to an Origin back rower over the course of his career and played off the bench in the 2014 Grand Final. At number 13 is Roy Azatazi, who is widely credited with beginning the revolution of the club when he signed on for the 2007 season and produced some barnstorming performances on the way to the club's first finals appearance in 18 years. At number 12 is Tom Burgess, who was the last of his brothers to join the club, but is now the last one standing and has played some of his most consistent football in the past couple of seasons, with a big match coming up this weekend. Next up is Alex Johnston, who has already been the leading try scorer across the whole NRL in a season 3 times, and at 26 years of age should become the Rabbitohs' leading try scorer next season and possibly challenge Ken Irvine's overall record by the time he's done. And we're into the top 10 now with George Burgess, who scored one of the great grand final tries in 2014 to lead Souths to their 21st premiership. At number 9 is Cody Walker. He didn't debut in the NRL until the age of 26, but still became a State of Origin player and one of the best attacking weapons in the game. And a good game and a victory on Sunday, I dare say we'll see him rocket up these rankings. At number 8 is Nathan Merritt, the greatest try scorer in South's history, who even managed to claim the top try scorer in the 2006 NRL season when Souths got the wooden spoon, and has provided countless memorable moments for Souths fans, even in the most difficult times for the club. At number 7 is Cam Murray, who is already one of the best forwards in the game and has forced his way into the New South Wales and Australian teams in recent seasons, and will no doubt captain the club at some point in the future. At number 6 is John Sutton, the 2014 premiership winning captain, who rode many highs and lows through his long and illustrious career, which ended up with him playing more games for the club than anyone in its history. And we're into the top 5 now with Damien Cook, who revitalised the team when he became a regular starter in the 2018 season, and has now become a regular fixture for the New South Wales and Australian teams. The only thing missing now for him is a premiership. At number 4 is Isaac Luke, who was crucial in turning Souths into a successful team when he debuted in 2007 and managed 36 tests for New Zealand while at the club. He was sadly suspended for the 2014 Grand Final, but every Souths fan knows the pivotal role he played in our premiership success. At number 3 is Slammin' Sam Burgess, who is considered one of the best forwards of the modern era and one of the best English imports of all time. His heroic Clive Churchill medal-winning performance in the 2014 Grand Final will never be forgotten by any fan of rugby league. At number 2 is the legendary Greg Inglis, one of the most damaging players of all time, who achieved almost everything throughout his career and his grand final try in 2014 is one of the most iconic moments in South Sydney history. And at number 1, I have Adam Reynolds. I know many Souths fans will think this position belongs to either Inglis or Sam Burgess, but when I consider the undeniable impact that Reynolds has had on the team throughout his career, I truly believe that he deserves this spot. Since Reynolds was born in 1990, Souths have played 21 finals matches, and Reynolds has been the halfback for 20 of them. He's also the leading point scorer in the club's history, and this weekend has the opportunity to become a premiership winning captain. So there you go, there's my complete rankings of the 20 players who have played 100 matches or more for the Rabbitohs since their reinstatement to the competition in 2002. Let me know in the comments whether you agree or disagree, and let's hope that the Mighty Bunnies can bring home premiership number 22 this weekend. Glory, glory to South Sydney.